Welcome to Quote Core and the Echoes of History. There are voices that resonate across centuries, offering timeless wisdom. Today, we delve into the profound words of Cicero, a revered philosopher and statesman of ancient Rome. His insights not only enlighten the mind, but also provide invaluable life lessons. Quote 1. A life of peace, purity, and refinement leads to a calm and untroubled old age. This quote reminds us that the way we live our lives now has a direct impact on our later years. If we want to have a peaceful and happy old age, we need to live a life of virtue and integrity. Quote 2. A thankful heart is not only the greatest virtue, but the parent of all other virtues. Gratitude is a powerful emotion that can have a positive impact on our lives in many ways. When we are grateful for what we have, we are more likely to be happy and content. Gratitude also helps us to appreciate the good things in our lives and to focus on the positive. Quote 3. Cultivation to the mind is as necessary as food to the body. Just as we need to feed our bodies to stay healthy, we also need to feed our minds to stay mentally sharp. Reading, learning new things, and challenging ourselves intellectually helps to keep our minds active and engaged. Quote 4. Diseases of the soul are more dangerous and more numerous than those of the body. Our mental and emotional health is just as important as our physical health. When we are struggling with stress, depression, or anxiety, it can have a negative impact on our overall well-being. It is important to take care of our mental and emotional health just as we would our physical health. Quote 5. Freedom is a possession of inestimable value. Freedom is one of the most precious gifts we have. We should never take it for granted. We should always cherish our freedom and fight to protect it. Quote 6. Friendship makes prosperity more shining and lessens adversity by dividing and sharing it. Friends make our lives richer and more fulfilling. They are there to share our joys and sorrows and to support us through thick and thin. True friends are a treasure to be cherished. Quote 7. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all the others. As mentioned before, gratitude is a powerful emotion that can have a positive impact on our lives in many ways. It is important to be grateful for the good things in our lives and to focus on the positive. Quote 8. He who is not content with what he has would not be content with what he would have. Contentment is a key to happiness. When we are content with what we have, we are less likely to be stressed and anxious. We are also more likely to appreciate the good things in our lives. Quote 9. Honesty is the first chapter in the Book of Wisdom. Honesty is an essential virtue. It is the foundation of trust and respect. When we are honest, we build strong relationships and create a positive environment for ourselves and others. Quote 10. If you have a garden and a library, you have everything you need. A garden and a library are two of the most enriching things a person can have. A garden provides us with fresh air, exercise, and a connection to nature. A library provides us with access to a vast wealth of knowledge and entertainment. Quote 11. Ignorance is the mother of fear. When we are ignorant of something, we are more likely to be afraid of it. The best way to overcome fear is to learn more about the thing we are afraid of. Quote 12. It is a disgrace to grow old through sloth and do nothing worthy of remembrance. We should all strive to make a difference in the world and leave behind something positive. When we do this, we can look back on our lives with satisfaction and pride. Quote 13. Let us be grateful to the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. The people who make us happy are a precious gift. We should be grateful for them and cherish the moments we have with them. Quote 14. Life is short, art is long, opportunity fleeting, experimentation hazardous, judgment difficult. This quote reminds us that life is short and that we should make the most of it. We should pursue our passions and take risks. We should also learn from our mistakes and not be afraid to fail. Quote 15. No man is free who is not master of himself. True freedom comes from within. When we are masters of ourselves, we are not controlled by our emotions or desires. We are able to make rational decisions and live a life that is aligned with our values. Quote 16. Nothing is more difficult, and therefore more precious, than to be able to rest in peace. Peace of mind is a precious gift. It is something that we should all strive for. When we are at peace, we are able to focus on the positive aspects of our lives and enjoy the present moment. Quote 17. One good deed not done in a corner is worth more than 100 homilies. It is better to do one good deed than to talk about doing 100. Our actions speak louder than our words. When we do good deeds, we make the world a better place and inspire others to do the same. Quote 18. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Everyone makes mistakes. What matters is that we learn from our mistakes and keep moving forward. The greatest glory in life comes from overcoming our challenges and becoming stronger and wiser as a result. Quote 19. A harvest of old age is the recollection and abundance of blessing previously secured. The things we do in our youth will have a direct impact on our old age. If we want to have a happy and fulfilling old age, we need to live a life of virtue and make choices that will lead to positive consequences. Quote 20. The wise man builds his house before the storm comes. The fool waits for the storm to come before he builds his house. A wise person plans for the future. They don't wait until it's too late to start thinking about important things like their retirement or their health. A fool, on the other hand, procrastinates and waits until the last minute to deal with problems. conclusion, Cicero's quotes are full of wisdom and insight. They can teach us valuable lessons about life, love, and happiness. If we follow his advice, we can live more fulfilling and meaningful lives. Which of Cicero's quotes is your favorite? Share it with us in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content. Thank you for watching.